For those I haven't met, my name is Kenia. I'm a teacher here. And we will get started on my backs today. And thank you for bearing with us as we do this whole middle of the room thing, our new normal. So you can bend the knees and let the feet go a little wide and let the knees fall into touch and rest on each other. Or just lie down in full Shavasana. Let the entire length of your spine find the mat. Take your chin down towards your chest just a little. Hands down by your side, palm face up. Or you can have left hand on heart, right hand on the belly to start. As we tune in, ground down through the mat to the earth. Increase the length of every inhale and exhale. Maybe even closing the eyes here to drop it in. Dedicating the next 60 minutes to yourself. And then if you're a visual person, maybe imagining a grounding cord from your root chakra, the base of your spine, sending it down to the earth. Just really feeling connected here. From the space we find our safety, security, foundation for growing up. And then once you wiggle those knees side to side, get into the low back a little bit. You can cactus the arms. And then we'll move into a happy baby, an opening happy baby. So grab onto the outsides of those feet, pull the knees down towards your mat, and rock side to side. First pose of class, so just noticing where the hips are at. Just tuning into the sensation, maybe one's more open than the other. And then we're going to go over to a supine twist on the right side. So you're going to have to drop that right leg down, wrap your top leg, the left leg around your bottom leg. Roll on over to your hip, left hip stacks on top of right. Cactus your left arm and let your gaze go to the left. Getting into that spine, trying to feel it from the hips all the way up to the neck. Can you guys hear me on the laptop? You good sound-wise? Okay. All right, we'll roll back to center, take supine twist on the other side. So take a moment to find symmetry with that spine, go back to neutral. And then let the left leg go long as you lean over to the left, rolling over, supine twist. Wrap the right leg around the left leg this time. Wiggle the shoulder blades up the mat. Create length in the spine and let the gaze go right. So focusing on your inhales and exhales. Giant breathing. And then we'll roll back to center. We're going to hug our knees into our chest, pull our forearms around the knees, and pull your forehead up to your knees. Try to create your little ball, the tightest ball you can, pulling everything in together, forehead to knees. And then release. We'll grab the hands behind the thighs, rock and roll along the spine a few times. Try to massage that muscle around the spine as long as that's comfortable. And then we'll just meet on the seated position, sitting on our sit bones. And then we're going to come to boat pose. Sorry, feet stay out. We're going to come to boat pose, get into the core a little bit. So begin with a nice inhale to lengthen the spine here, leading up from that chest. Feet come up, hands by the sides. This is our exhale. We'll inhale to come all the way down to the mat. Let your spine meet the mat. Exhale, come back up. We'll do 5 at our own pace. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, come up. Feel the core, maybe some heat building. Last two. And then when you get to the top on the last one, drop the left leg, we'll grab the right foot. Right foot, left hand. We're gonna inhale, lengthen into the leg and the spine at the same time. Pull your foot over to the left. Nice big inhale, sweeps the left, right hand high to the sky, let it land behind you. Gaze follows that right shoulder. Twisting the spine and pulling your foot over to the left. Getting into that IT band on the outside of your leg. All right, when we come back to center, bring your right ankle on the left kneecap for a seated figure four. So this is going to get into that glute on the right side. Lots of options here. You can kind of press your hands into the mat to lift the hips. Going back and forth, or just find a spot that feels nice. Breathe into that right glute. Maybe rocking the shin side to side, getting over the ankle. We create length in the spine still, so we're still sitting nice and tall. Support yourself with the hands. Then we'll switch legs. So let the right leg go long. Grab the left foot with your right hand. And inhale to lengthen the leg and your spine at the same time. Pull that foot over to the right. And then sweep the left hand high to the sky. Let it land behind you. Gaze follows the left shoulder. Trying to breathe into that spine still. Pull your belly button up and in. All right, next job. We'll come back to center, seated figure four. Bend that right knee, bring the left shin to your chest. Support yourself with the hands. Sometimes I'll even make fists. You press up with that to alleviate some of that wrist pressure. And then breathe into the left glute. This is funny because I don't know where to look. I can't leave my mat. All right, release out of that. We'll bring our legs long here. We're going to get into the shoulders a little bit. So we're going to start with straight legs. And then bring your right heel into the body. Right tucked in as close as you can. We're going to get into this right shoulder. So if you have a, you can grab a strap if you need one. Otherwise, you might grab onto your clothing. We're going to go for the spine. So wiggle the right shoulder down in front of that right kneecap. Trying to glue it on, getting it right nice and close here. And then right hand goes back, palm face up. Try to get your hand to your low back. That's a big move, yeah. If you can't really, maybe grab it onto your pants or the shirt. And then the left hand's going to create a lot of movement going all the way back, trying to find the right fingertips. Or just grabbing onto that shirt, breathing into that right shoulder. Inhale to find length in the spine just a little, and then exhale, bow your head towards your left foot. So we're getting into the back of the leg and the right shoulder, big stretch. Release the bind, we'll come back up, switch the legs, do the same thing on the left side. So we start by really trying to wiggle that left shoulder down. It's like we're forward folding and pushing the shoulder into the knee. The left hand doesn't move that much, it barely just tries to go towards your low back left side. Right hand sweeps back, really reaching for those left fingertips. Grabbing onto your shirt, whatever bind you have. A little bit of inhale to find length and exhale. Fold over the right leg. Belly button still pulling up and in. Active pose. All right, release up to sitting. We'll come to butterfly pose. So bring the insides of the feet together this time. Give yourself a little foot massage here. Grab that arch with your thumbs. Spread your feet open like a book. And then we're going to inhale, find length in the spine. Hinge at the hips, fold over your feet for butterfly pose. Butterfly pose, where you can bring the heels either close to the body or farther away from the body to get different angles for your body. Breathe into it. Still pulling that belly button up and in. Especially good to remember for any folding poses. We're creating space by pulling that belly in. All right, slowly come back to center. Let's stand it up. So grab the backs of your thighs, rock and roll on your spine, all the way up to standing top of your mat. Mountain pose, ground under your feet, out hips with distance. Neutral pelvis, core ribs tucked in, hands down by the side. You're pulling up from the top of your head, your crown chakra open to the sky. Inhale, sweep the hands overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, come down the straight spine. Inhale, half lift, fingers to the floor or your shins as you lean with the chest forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose, hold plank, hold plank. So shoot energy out of your heels towards the back of the room, hands under your shoulders. Stay here or lower down to your knees. We're just gonna hold it. And then as we go down, an 8 count all the way onto our bellies. So 8, 7, keep the triceps in towards the body. 5, 4, 3, don't let the elbows chicken out. 2, 1, hands under the shoulders. Take those feet as wide as the mat kicks into the mat. And inhale, cobra pose. Use the low back. Don't use your hands on the first one. Exhale, release, chin to the floor. All right, we're going to take another back bend. Inhale, cobra pose. This time, do use your hands. Pull yourself up towards the front of your mat and push up high, getting the low back a little more. And release, press back to a child's pose. So good. Let the knees go as wide as you want. Let the hips go back to the heels, taking your time here. Let that spine find length. Reach the hands forward, let the forehead go down to the mat. As we're building heat, moving some energy here, maybe we set an intention for class, an intention for your week. You know, we just opened back up with the yoga studio, things are changing. Setting an intention that you know you want to fulfill. And then we'll come up to tabletop position. Meeting our first tabletop class. When you get there, we'll begin cat-cow. So inhale, let the belly drop, gaze goes up. Exhale, arch the spine, let the head hang heavy. Taking cat-cow at our own pace here. Maybe exaggerating that movement. Bending the elbows, even closing the eyes sometimes in cat-cow, just to tune into that spine. Nice job, and then we'll take the hands a little bit farther in front of where they are right now, hip circles. So make sure you're nice and supported through those wrists. Take those hips in big wide circles. Coming as far forward and sideways and backwards as feels right in your body today. Sinking down into the hips when you go to the sides. All right, getting ready for our first down dog of class. Bring those hands back, tabletop position. Let the wrists speak out right up as the shoulders are just a little bit in front of those shoulders. We'll tuck both toes, and then lift your knees 2 inches off the mat. Hold this position, feel your low abs engage. Spread your fingers wide. And then your next exhale is going to send the hips high to the sky. Let your gaze track back between the legs as we meet our first down dog of class. Walk it out here, make it yours. Give you 5 to 10 breaths. You can walk the dog, opening the balls of the feet. Breathing into one leg at a time. A little bit of foundation of down dog. Spread those fingers wide, both armpits in to face each other just a little. Low ribs pulled in, belly button pulls up high. And then I want you to gaze back between the legs, or moves up to the knees, or moves all the way up to trying to find your belly button. All right, well, inhale, bring that right leg high to the sky. Just get some hip circles. Breathe into that hip, both directions. My hips always crack here. It's nice to know that I'm doing something for my body, opening it up that much that it's talking back to me. And then exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot. We'll come to a low lunge. So drop your left knee for low lunge. Breathing into that left hip flexor. So you can stay down here with the hands or push up. Coming into a little bit deeper stretch as we lift the chest, pull your belly button up and into your stomach to get into that psoas and hip flexor. Keeping the spine tall. Settling down into that stretch. Maybe I like to put a block under my left hand. Exhale, half split. Send your hips back towards your left heel. Flex into that right leg. We're going to walk the heel a little bit farther forward as we get into this pose. Keep the hips stacked over left knee. Another pose I might have under a block under my left hand. Inhale to find length in the spine. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Half splits. If full splits is in your practice, feel free to take it. All right, walk those hands over to the right just for a moment. Feel that outside of that right leg, IT band. Hands come back to center with our next inhale. Come forward with the chest all the way to a high lunge. So lift up that back knee, sweep the hands forward. Deep bend in the front knee, pull that right hip back into its socket. Settle the shoulders out of the ears, nice strong high lunge. Exhale, plant the hands around the foot, step right foot back to meet the left. You can exhale onto your belly or chaturanga wherever you're at. Inhale, up dog or cobra pose. Exhale, knee meeting down dog. Always option to skip and meet us in down dog. Taking these little vinyasas at your own pace. All right, same thing, left side, inhale, left foot reaches up. We'll start with hip circles. Breathe into the hip first, go both directions. Again, noticing all sensations. So maybe one hip's a little tighter than the other. Maybe you're feeling the shoulders right now, supporting yourself in down dog. All right, and then exhale, knee to chest, plant the left foot between the hands, drop your right knee. For our low lunge, so same thing, we'll take some breaths here to settle into this stretch. So coming up to the knee, if you want, you don't have to. Low lunge can look like this with hands on the mat. To deepen the stretch, lift the chest. Not just lifting the chest, but pull your belly button in too. Tuck that tailbone down. Next, exhale, half splits, let the hips go back towards your right heel, straighten into the left leg. Flex your left toes back towards your face. Find an inhale for length in the spine. And then let the next exhale, bow your head towards your left shin, left foot. Sometimes I'll do that a couple times. Inhale to find length in the spine, and exhale, a little deeper into the pose. Really feeling that back leg, or the left leg, sorry. And then walk the hands on the outside of the left foot, get into that T-band a little bit. Feeling that stretch from that hip bone on the left side down to the knee. And then when we come forward, next inhale, we come all the way to high lunge. So lift your back knee, sweep the hands forward. Same thing, setting up here. We're going to return to high lunge throughout class, so modify our foundation. Make sure this knee tracks out so you can see that big toe left foot. Relax the shoulders down the back so you'll know if your shoulders are towards the ears. You can create space by relaxing them down. All right, exhale, plant the hands, step back, take it through your chaturanga vinyasa or skip it and meet in down dog. These are always optional, always at your own pace. 3 movements, getting us back to down dog, or skipping it, taking a break, child's pose. Bend the knees, look at the space between the hands, walk, step, or hop to the front of your mat. When you get there, feet are under your hips. We'll inhale, half lift, shine the heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way to standing. Come up with a straight spine. Beautiful. Exhale, hands through heart center and down by your side. Mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the hands back overhead. Exhale, hinge up the hips, forward fold. Taking it through our stomach. Inhale, half lift, shine the heart forward, fingertips to the floor or your shins. Exhale, plant the hands, take it through your chaturanga vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. So when I say plant the hands, you'll step your feet back. From here, you can lower half push-up chaturanga, and then go to up dog. Or you can lower all the way to the belly, taking an inhale, cobra pose. Either way, we'll meet in down dog. Getting ready for a flow here. Maybe bringing your big toes to touch in the middle. And then inhale from the space, inhale right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot between the hands, come up high, lunge, sweep the hands forward. Settling in first. We're going to bring the energy to our awareness to the bottom of our right foot. Grounding through the bottom of the right foot, we're going to meet in warrior 3. So hop your left foot forward, all the way to warrior 3. Kick your left heel to the back of the room, right, your heels reach forward. Hips are square to the mat, warrior 3, beautiful job. Keep kicking, keep reaching. Drop the hands to the floor, standing splits, kick that left heel high to the sky this time. Try to get it high. Belly button up and in, pull your head towards your foot. Stay here or optional, bend the knee, little handstand practice. Place those hands in front of your feet, under your shoulders. You bend so deeply into that right knee that you can just bounce the foot off the mat a little bit at a time, keeping the left foot in the air. Yeah, nice job. See what it feels like to get all the weight off of your feet. Beautiful. All right, step it back. Take it through chaturanga. We'll meet in down dog. Building that heat. So on our transitions right here in down dog, beautiful time to take an open mouth exhale without the heat. Bring those big toes back to touch in the middle. Inhale, left foot high to the sky, same thing on your side. Exhale, knee to chest, we come up by lunge. Sweep those hands forward. This time, move all the awareness to the base of your left foot. You're gonna hop your right foot forward until it comes off the mat. Warrior 3. Yogi's choice for the hands. Airplane arms, full expression. Hands on heart center. Kick through that right heel, you got this. Standing splits, let the hands meet the mat. Really working that left foot. Kick your right heel high to the sky. Belly button pulls up and in. Stay here, play with that handstand practice. Yogi's choice, making it yours. But if you want to play around with handstand practice, today we'll bend into that left knee. Really bend into that left knee, allowing you to get a little bit of pop here out of the left foot. Try to keep the right foot in the sky the whole time. Nice. Trying to get the hips to be in weight over the shoulders. Nice job. Take it through your chaturanga vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. When you get to down dog, we'll shake the breather in child's pose. So after down dog, finding length in the spine, you'll drop the knees, send the hips back towards the heels. Maybe taking a different variation of child's pose. You can bend the elbows, bring the hands overhead for a tricep stretch. Reconnecting to that space that you had created on your mat at the beginning of the class, before we got our heart rates up. Coming back to center, trying to find that nice, slow, controlled heartbeat. Inhales and exhales. For childs, we'll come up to puppy pose. So just lifting the hips, let the hips be stacked over the knees. So wiggle those knees in a little bit. Then we're going to walk the hands forward, let the forehead come back to the mat. So it's very similar to child's pose, but our hips are lifted. Creating a really deep shoulder stretch through the front of your shoulders. If you feel like you're pretty flexible through the front of the shoulders, maybe come up onto your fingertips, creating more space to stretch. Another option is to have 2 blocks, one under each hand. All right, walk those hands over to the right. You're going to support yourself with your right hand and reach to the left fingertips. We're creating a side body stretch on the left side. So your right hand, the elbow can be bent. It's more to support you. Reach up to the right corner of your room with your left fingertips. Sink back into your left hip socket. Bring in the entire outer length of that arm. We'll take it through center over to the left. Again, supporting yourself with that inside arm, so the left hand will be supporting, right hand will be reaching high into the corner of the room. Sit back into that right hip, breathe into the outside of the right shoulder. Feel the ribs open up, the obliques on the right. All right, coming back to center, take your time to meeting down dog. So you probably come back to tabletop and then tuck those toes, lift the knees or hips high to the sky, then send them back and then let the heels come to the mat. Let the gaze back between the legs. All right, bring those big toes to touch in the middle again. We'll inhale our right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, give it a tap. And then inhale the leg long. Next, exhale, knee to the center, don't drop the foot. Hold the knee high to the chest. Inhale the leg long, forward. Next, exhale, knee goes across the body to the left elbow, give it a tap. And then inhale the leg long. Fourth exhale, come to fall in triangle. So your knee goes back over to the left, but you straighten into the right foot. You're going to land on the outer edge of that right foot. Left hand comes off the mat, reaches to the sky. Press the hips high. Make sure your right hand is right under that right shoulder. And then return left hand to the mat. Shoot your right foot back up to the sky. Next exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot. We come to high lunge. Nice job. Come all the way to high lunge. Deep bend in that front knee. All right, same thing here, building strength, warrior 3, make it yours. Take whatever variation you want. Your most balanced position would be hands out heart center. You can make airplane arms or full expression of warrior 3. Your 1 capital T from the side, kick that left heel higher to the back of the room. This time we're going to lower the back foot for pyramid pose. So lower your left foot 3 foot distance, 3 to 4 feet, heel to heel alignment. We're going to take our hip bones square to the front of that room. Inhale to find length in the spine. You can have hands at your hips. Exhale, forward fold over your right leg. Pyramid pose. Trying to be straight with the spine until like parallel with the mat. And then release the hands to the floor. Let the top of your head reach towards your right foot. Pyramid pose, belly button pulling up and in. Back toes out at an angle. Yeah, use the blocks. Perfect. Trying to straighten into both legs. Big stretch in the back of the right leg here. All right, moving to revolve triangle. You're going to bring your left hand to the inside of your right foot, maybe under a block. Inhale, sweep the right hand high to the sky, over to the right, so your chest goes over to the right side. Grounding through that left hand as you push up, trying to keep the chest lifted. Spinal twist, feel that IT band on the right leg. All right, our second balancing pose, revolve half moon. Let your left hand land in front of your right foot. Your left foot kicks off of the mat. Your right hand is still reaching to the ceiling, exactly where it was. Yeah, nice job. If you fall out of it, come back in, keep reaching. Beautiful, so much going on here. And return hands to the mat. Take it through Vinyasa or skip it and meet me in down dog. Take your time here. Moving through your plank. Exhaling down to Chaturanga or to your belly. Inhaling to up dog or cobra. Getting that back bend with shoulders out of your ears. Exhaling all over the toes. Down dog. Nice job. All right. Maybe open mouth exhale, get us ready for the second side. Big toes come to touch in the center. Strong through the shoulders before we inhale, lift left foot high to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. We have a little bit of core work. Inhale that leg high to the sky. Second exhale, knee to chest, don't drop the foot, pull the knee really high. Inhale the leg back to the sky. Third exhale, knee goes across the body. Right side. Tap, inhale that leg high. You know when we're going back to that right side forward triangle, you're going to straighten into the left leg. Lots going on here. Try and land on the outside of the left foot, and then your right foot will go to the mat. So the whole right foot planted to the mat. Keep those hips lifting, right hand to the sky. And return back to your three-legged down dog. Keep that left foot in the sky. Beautiful job. Next exhale, we come up to high lunge. So knee to the chest, drop the foot. Sweep the hands forward. You guys got this big working flow here. We're going to stretch it out. So our next move, warrior three. Hop that back foot forward. Taking flight, squeeze your glutes together. Keep your hips square to the mat. Strong in the core, kicking through that back heel. Use your breath, and then we lower the back foot for pyramid pose. So when I'm dropping my back foot, it's okay to bend into that front knee. You want stability. You want to land with about 3 to 4 feet in between your heels. We'll square those hips to the front of the room here. Inhale to find length in the spine. Exhale, reach up the hips, fold over your left leg this time. Pyramid pose. Left toes forward, right toes out. About 45 degrees or 30 degrees toward the top of your mat. Inhale to find length, exhale forward, fold. Breathing a little deeper each time. Really finding a huge stretch in the back of that left leg, maybe using blocks. Moving to our revolve triangle, we're going to get into that spinal twist. So take your right hand to the inside of right foot, maybe using a block to keep that chest lifted. Nice big inhale, switch the left hand up to the sky, chest over to the left. Feel that IT band on the left leg open up. Use your core to keep that chest lifted. We're not falling to the earth. If we need a block, we'll grab one. Keep that chest over to the left. And then our last pose of class, or standing pose right here, give it everything you got, revolve half moon. Right hand lands in front of the left foot. Left hand stays where it was with revolve triangle, stays high in the sky. Right heel reaching towards the back of the room. Can you straighten into that right foot? Can you pull your belly button higher? Just stay on something not moving. All right, return to, or plant the hands around the front of your mat, excuse me, take it through Vinyasa, we'll meet in down dog. Always have options to skip and meet us in down dog. We can take in child pose. All right, from here we're going to stretch it out, pigeon pose. So from down dog, let your right knee come to the back of your right wrist. Wiggle your left leg long down the mat, and then try to get your right shin as parallel to the front of the mat as you can. We're creating space in this right hip here. So one thing we can do is kind of roll the thigh outwards a little bit as we settle the hips to the mat. Taking your pigeon pose. So first we're going to inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, let the chest come to the mat. You can lower down the forearms. You can lower down to your block. Whatever feels best in your body. Not pushing it, you know, this is our first class in a while. Just listening to our body. Really tuning in here. It's also the 1st of June, so we're halfway through 2020. Not sure what happened. Goodness. Happened so quick. It's a whole new world. Every exhale, send you deeper into the stretch, really releasing. All right, we're going to push the hands to the mat to lift the chest. Roll over onto your left hip and swing your right foot all the way around until it lands in final log position or full expression of pigeon. So your left heel's on top of the right knee, and then your left knee's on top of the right ankle. Our goal here is to reduce this space. So if you have a block and you want to place it in that space, just to help you get a gauge of what it might feel. And then we're going to press our hands into the mat, lift the hips, let them come back down with evenly distributed weight. If this is your stretch today, if you're feeling it in the hips, stay here with the stacked position, spine straight up. Otherwise, if you're ready, you can hinge at your hips. Coming forward, letting the hands find the mat. And maybe folding over your shins. You're getting into both hips at the same time here. Keep your belly button up and in. Keep your dristy, keep your breath. All right, push up. We're gonna make our way back to down dog to get us to pigeon pose left side. So any little transition you want, it's your yoga practice. And I'm so excited to have you here in person. So from down dog, bring that left knee to behind the left wrist. When you're ready, walk that right leg long behind you. And then before we lower down, I like to just kind of pull that left thigh out, up and out, giving us space in the hip. So first inhale to find some length in the spine. We'll feel that right hip flexor open up. Exhale, settle down into pigeon. Whatever that is for you today. Could be forearms, could be forehead to the mat or forehead to the block. It's a great pose to release and to also just monitor where your thoughts go, because we really slow down the body movement. Our brain chatter starts to come back up. We want to practice staying present, staying focus on releasing, stretching. We'll push those hands into the mat to lift the chest. This time rolling onto the left hip, swing your right foot all the way around, coming back to firewall pose. So knees and ankles are stacked on each side. Again, trying to reduce that space between right knee and left ankle, so make it blocked. Knee lifted, propped up. First thing I do is lift the hips, let them come back down nice and even. And then if this is your stretch today, if you're feeling that hip opener from sitting right here, tall spine, stick with it. Otherwise, hinge at the hips, lead the chest forward. With the hands come to the floor in front of you. And come as deep into this stretch as feels nice. All right, nice job. Push back up. Release those legs, bring them nice and wide. Let those hips kind of breathe a little bit. We're going to pull these inner thighs up and out, flex your toes up towards your face. Try to lift those heels off the mat. And then we're going to do another forward fold here. So let's bring our hands to our hips. Lengthen the spine. You're going to think about hinging from the hips as we forward fold here. So it's just a wide-legged forward fold. You're trying to keep the spine straight until the spine wants to bow forward, then let the hands release to support you. And it's okay to let that spine curl over and arch, but we're really trying to test our flexibility by hinging at the hips first. And then you kind of get to that spot where you're like, okay, this is my point today. And then you just take stock. Every time you come into this pose, noticing you're getting a little further. Breathe into the insides of those legs. Keep those toes flexed up towards your face. Protect the knees. And then we're going to sweep our right forearm over to the right shin for this low back stretch. So once that right forearm lands on the shin or the mat, we'll sweep the left hand up and over. Nice big arch with the left hand. Trying to find those right toes. Feel the low back on the left side open up. That side, like low back side rib cage open up. Still getting into the legs, but breathing into this tough to get low back muscle. Gaze wherever is comfortable, so you're going to be looking down, out to the side. And then release through center, come over to the left. Same thing, other side, get that left forearm. Just sweep over to the left side. We'll inhale, lift the chest, bring the right hand up and over this time. Really reaching up and forward and then trying to find those toes. Breathe into that low back right side. All right, nice job. Come back forward. We're gonna get into one last big hip opener today, frog pose. So we're gonna roll over those knees. Coming onto the knees, let your insides of your shins press into the mat. Bring the knees as wide as you can. Really have to support yourself with the hands. And then this is frog pose where we're at right here. So you can stay here, or you can wiggle the hips forwards and backwards until you find a spot that just really feels nice to settle into. Or you can lower down to those forearms. So there's a lot for frog pose, and everybody's hips are, a little different. So you're gonna find different stretches when you move around. So play with it. We'll be here for a little bit longer, at least 30 more seconds. So find a spot you can hold. All right, a little bit of movement. Bring your hands back underneath you to support you. Lift the chest. We got a wiggle out of frog pose. Big rebound here. Come slow. Bring those knees back in, and then we'll meet on our bellies. So come on to your mat. Feel those hips. Should feel nice and open. Maybe a little tingly. Huge stretch there. And then we're going to get into our low back. We're going to do 2 bow poses. So bow pose is a big low back strengthener, and it also requires a bind with the feet to the hands. So if that's not in your practice today, we'll grab a strap. When you are ready, so we'll start with the hands, the feet in the hands, chin forward. We're going to take a very nice, slow, controlled exhale out of the mouth. Powerful inhale, lift and kick, lift and kick. Keep inhaling to lift. And keep kicking into those hands as hard as you can. Lift the chest, lift the thighs, balancing on your hip bones. Use the strength of that low back. Keep kicking and release. Nice. Let the hands come under the shoulders. Slowly windshield wiper those knees side to side. Chin is forward on the mat or find it here. All right, find some stillness, so turning back, getting ready for our second bow pose. This time I will let you do it at your own pace. The key is an inhale to lift and kick. So I want all of your concentration right here on your mat with you. Exhale. Inhale lifts you up, keep kicking into those hands. Use that low back muscle right here to kick, reach up with the chest, knees up. And release, nice job. All right, to get us out of here, we're gonna push back to a child's pose before we roll onto our backs. So child's pose is a little bit of a counter stretch to this. Go nice and slow, send the hips back. Notice the spine finding length after it just did that big muscle, or big. All right, and then come forward, we'll roll onto our backs. Take the knees into the chest, give yourself a little hug, rock side to side. And then we're going to take a second happy baby, grabbing the outsides of both feet. Noticing hips a lot more open than they were. about 50 minutes ago. Really try to pull those knees down to the mat on either side of you. All right, and then from here, kick those feet to the ceiling. We're gonna get a little reverse blood flow, so lots of options here. We can either come into shoulder stand, getting momentum to push the hands into the mat, kicking the hips up to stack over the shoulders, capture your low back, and that's shoulder stand. You can take plow pose, drop the feet overhead. And if you're not in the mood for either of those today, listening to that low back, you can just lay on the mat, keeping those hips up towards the ceiling, getting that reverse blood flow. Maybe taking a block under the hips to add a little height to the hips. Still keeping those feet towards the ceiling. If you're in shoulder stand, try to keep those hips stacked over the shoulders. And if you're in plow pose, try to keep the legs straight as the feet look for the floor overhead. Yoga's choice for those feet in shoulder stand. You can take them out wide, splits, lotus. Alright, nice job. We'll lower down one vertebrae at a time. Nice slow control back to your backs. And then we're going to bring the knees to the chest and let them drop over to the right, coming into a final supine twist. Try to lift the hips, bring them back to the center of the mat. Let your left hip stack on top of the right. Wiggle your shoulder blades up your mat a little bit to create length. Gaze drops over to the left. Take your right hand, bring it to that left thigh to add some weight to keep that knee from lifting. And then also try to keep both shoulder blades on the mat. Belly button pulling in still. Trying to create as much twist in the spine as possible. Slowly come back to center. At your own pace. We'll take supine twist left side. So find some symmetry before you go over to the left with those knees. Once the knees drop over to the left, lift the hips, bring them back towards the center line of your mat so that your right hip stacks directly on top of the left. Wiggle the shoulder blades a little bit higher to create length in the spine, and then let the gaze go over to the right. Cactusing the right arm. And then trying to lower that right shoulder blade back to the mat. It tends to lift up, rooting out the spine here. Huge spine twist. Coming back to center. And then at this point, taking any last poses that you need. Can be any stretch at all. I'll give you time, about 30 seconds to play around with it. Take any last poses that your body is just itching for. You don't even have to think about it. Let the body move. Sitting up for some stillness. Sitting up for our final pose of class, Shavasana. Let those legs be long, feet roll out to the side. Nice long spine, tuck that chin down towards the chest a little bit. If you can, to create more length in the back of the head. Hands palm face up by your side. Or left hand on heart, right hand on solar plexus. The next few minutes dedicating to yourself. Reestablishing that grounding cord from the base of our spine. Welcome to Shavasana. Invite movement back into the body by wiggling the fingers and toes. Rock your head side to side. Then we'll reach those hands long. It's the first stretch of the day. Reach the fingers to the top of your mat. Point those toes down. And then roll over onto your favorite side using your arm as a pillow. Right side for grounding, left side for a little energizing. And in this space, we return to our attention. We inhale to seal it into every cell in our body. And we exhale to manifest it out to the world. Push yourself up to a comfortable seated position and we'll meet sitting cross-legged to finish class. All right, last inhale, bring those hands overhead, fingertips to touch, feeling that ball of energy collect between the palms. When you're ready, exhale, let the thumbs drop to your third eye center. We'll bow the head slightly. Tuning into our third eye, for here we're all connected. You have the power to get through anything, even the rest of 2020. Namaste. Namaste.